shit really matters. When we actually get where we're going, when we actually reach our final destination as a family of people, all of this shit is an afterthought. It's gonna be small. It's big now because it's our reality right now. But when we get where we going, none of this shit is gonna matter, man. None of the faces of these people is gonna matter. None of the bullshit you go through with your job, none of the bullshit you go through with your bills, none of that's gonna matter when we get to our final destination. And you're gonna see that all of this was mercy, because it should have been worse.
Because the brother said, you know, the Lord's judgments are righteous, and we deserve everything that we receive, because through regeneration we go up and come back down. This is Titus 3:5. Not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he saved us by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit.
Meaning back, generation mean back in the gene, man. Right? Hey, we read that earlier too, that spirit.
And you come back all through your family line, man. That's why the Lord told Jeremiah, even now, hey, the Lord told us in Deuteronomy, your king coming over here too. This ain't no solo mission. I need the whole squad over there.
Hey, that's cold.
Everybody eating the pie, man. Everybody gonna get a spoonful of this. Just like on Passover. Ain't nobody escaping bitter herbs. We all eating it. Or not.
Or not.
But you know what that or not come with?
Heavy judgment.
That's why you better indignation of the Lord until you plead your cause, man. Or you gonna make your life harder than it actually has to be, man.
But at the end of the day, bro, who really want to sit out and watch their whole nation go through something? Even if it's only a few that was like Jeremiah and went through all that stuff, you still don't want to sit out and see your whole nation go through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why them celebrities.
Like that's why the Lord is righteous.
That's why them so-called celebrities be miserable, man. Because you got it, but your nation is fucked up.
Right.
Nation fucked up. You can't even act the way you got all this money and can't even act the way you want to act.
You the only pillar.
The way you want to move.
You the only pillar around your whole family and your family's family, your distant cousins. That's why they all talk about when they get the money. Now they got cousins, and they probably legitimately your cousin. But you just the only one that unto them beat the curses, and it's temporary.
And Jake sell out. And Jake sell out to be around these heathens. They want all this money, and once they get around all these heathens, they realize that their spirit don't mesh. It just don't mesh, and you can't really have peace when you up that high messing with these heathens, because your spirit just don't mesh. That's why they come down and try to fuck with their people back in the ghettos and shit, because their spirit mesh. You know, it's that spirit connecting together. Man.
But they already done too much to come back, man. And that's that you've received your consolation. That's why the Most High say. That's why Yahweh Shah told us that, man. What can you give on this side in exchange for what's coming your way as a family, man? Jake want the glory first quarter. Hey, that goes back to the analogy of holding the line. We holding the line, everybody waiting for glory, but some guys losing patience and they want the glory now. In the kingdom, hey, it don't matter which Israelite, pick one. Drop him off in the land of Elam. That man's gonna be a star there. Pandemonium, automatic. He ain't gotta make an album, he just gotta show up with fringes looking fresh.
Just show up.
That's the glory, that's the commonwealth of Israel, man. Cause Jake want that, man. We the seed of Jacob, man. We want that.
Salt of the earth.
But you gotta do it, you gotta come up the right way. Any other way is a thief and a robber. And you're gonna be looked at like that in the eyes of Yahweh Shah and receive the judgment therewith.
Anything worth having is worth working for. But anything worth having is worth working for, man. You're not gonna get the kingdom for free. You're just not gonna, it don't happen that way.
I was gonna say, to your point, why they miserable, right? You said they become the pillar. The whole nation, as a nation, the whole family in poverty, man. So they looking for help, man. You get tired. You so goddamn selfish. You don't want to fall. You get tired. You help them at first, your immediate family, but you get tired of helping. Because if you help too much, you're gonna come down back there with them, and it frustrates you.
Hey, ultimately, it's like you're getting dripped from a fountain.
Yeah, it's not exactly. you ain't got enough to help.
You got a bigger drip from everybody else, but even if you spread it out throughout your family, it wouldn't last. MC Hammer proved that.
And that's what they tell you. They end up changing their friends. I don't have the same friends.
Right.
That my family that I thought I was gonna come up with, I had to cut them loose.
Right.
You know? And you gotta get, like the brother said, you end up doing so much wickedness, right? Especially the higher you climb, right? You can only be associated with some. You gotta be the same demons.
Birds of a feather.
You gotta get an industry woman. You can't get a. You can't get a.
And that's how they tell you. When you get into the industry, you gotta deal with the one that's in Hollywood.
That's why they sleep with the same women. You can't go with a regular chick. You need a thought that been turned out. She can understand your drama. You know.
Yeah, that's why they tell them you can't. Once you get, I don't care if it's basketball, rapping, you can't go back to the hood. You can't get a hood chick. You can't get a chick on the lower level. You gotta be one of the females out of Hollywood, man. Or one of the men out of Hollywood if you're a female. Cause that's how they deal, man. You can't go outside that box. They ain't gonna let you go outside the box.
And it goes into you wearying yourself in wickedness, man. Cause just like we tired on the right hand side, you go to the left hand side, you got the same tire, you just got a little bit more perks.
We're at the Saints, man.
You still tired, you still worn out saint. You just a worn out, used and abused saint with a couple more perks.
Did you see the video that Bow Wow did?
Yeah.
And that's the proof in the pudding, man. That's why the Lord told us, man. What can a man give in exchange for his soul, and what is more precious than wisdom, compared to everything that could be gotten in this world, man?
That show you that this is not our rest, man. Bow Wow been famous since he was a child, man.
Right.
He said, I had everything I wanted since I was a child.
He never went to high school prom, none of that shit.
He said, I'm still miserable.
Yeah. And he said he looking for peace.
He's still searching.
Looking for that truth, man.
Still searching.
And they know it's out there too. They know it, man.
We all been searching. We all have a void. But this place ain't it. We know something's wrong, man. We know something ain't right. But, you know, they fill it with wickedness. They fill it with women. They fill it with drugs. They fill it with working.
Right.
We fill it with Yahweh Shai.
Hey, and that's why you feel more fulfilled than they do. Because when you're a seed of Jacob, you're born to serve the Heavenly Father. You may not know that off the rip, but that's why you always have this empty space, because you're chasing that fulfillment of your purpose. And your fulfillment of your purpose is to be the glory of Yahweh Shai, man. And when you get all the money because you thought that it filled you up, it didn't. So now you go get all the women. Now you go get iced up.
Right.
Now you go try to pull up to the hood to exalt yourself in front of the other of your congregation. You're seeking the glory of the congregation on the left hand side.
Right.
But it don't feel you.
I like that word that the brother, I like that word that the brother used with void. Because what is a void? Something that can't be filled up.
No matter what you put into it.
No matter what you put into it. And you walking around like that, and you wondering, why can I got this car that I wanted, but why do I want more? I got this house, but why do I want more? I got the baddest bitch. Why do I want more?
Hey man, there was a Jake that got into some money. He said, man, I got all this money and I felt like I was gonna be happy. But when I actually got it, nothing happened. He said, I didn't feel no different.
I still felt like a nigga.
Because Jake actually think that because those resources have been taken away from Jake think that's what's missing. That's why Egyptology and all these conscious communities say it's the economics, brother. Because they feel like that's the void that's missing in our nation, and it's not.
Right. Hey, broken system that can hold no water. Void, man.
Beautiful. Because you left the fountain of living waters, man. And now you try to fill that same void. How are you gonna replace the fountain of living waters? You can't. It's a bottomless pit. You gotta throw cars in there, you gotta throw jewelry, you gotta throw females in there, you gotta throw money.
Isn't that the definition? Isn't that the definition of insanity? When you do the same thing over again, expecting a different result?
Yeah,
that's the definition of insanity, man. And Jake is out here insane because he's like a cistern, a broken cistern. He's pouring water in, but he can see the water going out. He's like, nah.
And he just try to pour more.
The Lord done told you that. He said the whole head was sick, huh?
The whole head is sick,
Jake could get $1 million, he said, I need $1 billion. Then Jake get $1 billion, he said, I need to be a trillionaire. It's a bottomless pit that never gets filled, man. Jake can never have his fill of women because he think that that's going to fulfill his purpose. The difference between them and Solomon is Solomon already had the purpose. Right. He understood that the perks were the perks. They weren't the purpose. That's why he could say, look, wisdom is better and more precious than rubies. Because he had the best of both worlds. He can
had the
say, look,
balance.
I got the wisdom. All of this shit is just the extras on the side.
Go ahead, I'll bring your piece up out. You holding something?
I was still holding songs, but
Yeah, the Psalm 9. Yeah, we're gonna go back in there.
I had two actually.
Go ahead, get it up.
This is Tobit, chapter 13, and verse 2.
Right.
For he doeth scourge and have mercy.
Right.
He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again.
Hey, and then we started out with that Psalm 47:2, man. The Lord is terrible and great, man. Right, he do scourges and have mercy, man. You got it.
Neither is there any that can avoid his hand.
Right.
Hey, so that means you can't avoid the judgment, and likewise, you can't avoid who gets the blessing.
Come on.
For you heathens out there.
Come on.
You can't change that. Yeah, the nation, the chosen nation ain't the nation that you pictured in your lily white world, man.
Right.
Don't change the truth.
it was their worst nightmare.
Right.
The people that we hated and attacked, them the Lord's people.
Right,
man.
right.
And not only that, you're gonna have to come bend the knee, man.
Come on.
That means your kings is gonna pass through the gates of Israel, and we gonna watch your kings come pay homage to ours.
Right. Hey, what he say? How are they numbered among the saints?
Right.
The children of the Lord.
When you pass through the land of Israel in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna be watching. Oh, that's who is that down there? Oh, that's the Prince of Elam. Yeah, you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna bend the knee, ask for a blessing.
Right. Come
And that's gonna be the reward of our nation for being shit on by all your nations.
Bless me, even me also.
Right. Same way y'all used to shit on us, now y'all gonna have to come bending the knee to Yahweh Shah, man.
Good.
I got this one to back up the brother what he said earlier.
Right.
This is Luke chapter 14, verse 8.
Start at 7.
Verse 7.
Go down to 11.
It says, and he put forth a parable to those which were bidden when he marked how they chose out the chief rules, saying unto them, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room,
Right.
lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him.
Hey, that goes back into exalting yourself above your measure, man.
Come. Come.
Stay in your lane,
They
man.
go back to that precept you brought out in Ecclesiastes 1.
Yup.
Yeah,
Congregation.
you got it
Yup.
And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin to with shame to take the Lord's room.
Yeah, yes. Hey, get up out that seat. What are you doing?
Right.
Hey, you get that tap on the shoulder, you think you Gucci. Hey, you done sat at the table, you pouring the wine, you like, hey, what you gonna talk about? Oh, for real? Damn, I gotta, hey, you see that little kid's table? See that little kitty cup?
Right.
That's you.
That's you. Good.
Everybody looking at you like, what the hell this nigga doing?
Right.
You know, it's awkward.
He done signed the king seat. He tripping.
And now you gotta get up and take that slow walk to the kitty table with the kitty cup.
Come.
When you should have started at the kitty table, man. And let somebody call you over there, man.
What you doing over there? Basis event, man.
Yeah, children of fools, man.
Verse 10, but when thou art bidden, go.
Hey, Esau would be ashamed of you niggas, man. Joshua would be ashamed of you niggas, man. Is this what it come to? Is this he shed all his blood for this shit?
That's what he going back to anyway. The basis of men.
Come on, man.
Hey, if it were possible, hey, George Washington and all them flipping over in their grave. This is my sons today? Yeah, it's them.
Back at it again. Back with the bullshit. Children of fools.
Right, violent in the earth. Come on, you got it all.
Verse 10, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the Lord's room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher.
Right.
Then thou shalt have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee.
Hey, cause it's twofold, man. Not only did you humble yourself and not think yourself equal with the rest of them, but everybody in the congregation watching you be promoted, watching you elevate, man. That goes into that crowning process of the 144. Everybody mocked the same men that the Lord put the crowns on. We were sitting at the low table and we got promoted before the Heavenly Father, man. Right. And before all of our enemies, including the enemies of Israel. That Yahweh shall not reign over them. They rather Jay-Z reign over them. They rather Lil Wayne rule over them than Yahweh shall Hamashiach.
It says, verse 11, for whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Right.
Hey, so take the humility now. Through the words or through experience. Because the Most High got all, and he got options. Or I should say you got options.
Done.
The Most High can play on whatever board you want to play on. You want to play on the Taking Heed board, that's your best board. But the Most High is more than willing to play on the experience board. And it's going to be a long road for you. Ask Jonah.
Done.
Ask Jonah how hard your road going to be just for you to end up where you started. Doing what you should have been doing in the first place.
Real.
And all kind of bullshit happened in between that didn't even have to happen.
Didn't even have to happen. Done.
Just what it did what you're supposed to do from the get-go.
And that's 2/3 of our people. They're going to get the kingdom, but they got to go through that ugly part of death by pain in between the punishment and the kingdom. And it was unnecessary, but your rebellion caused it.
Hey, them niggas said, hey, throw this nigga overboard right now.
But it was like, and it was like,
Hey, tell your Lord, he said, hey, tell your Lord to come to war. He like, hey, I know, well, you know what's going on?
hey, man's going to the Lord.
Them
Then they
niggas
asked him if he knew why all this was happening.
Hey,
And he snitched on himself.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man's going to the Lord,
They
bro.
was examining
Hey,
themselves. They was examining themselves.
Hey, he said, hey,
Right.
I ain't do nothing.
I'm good.
hey, tell the Most High to stop. I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah, I already know why he doing it.
Right now.
Hey, I know why he doing it. Why he doing it, Jonah?
I'm going off.
I pulled it went that way. I'm riding with y'all. What?
Hey, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Get him off here, man.
Right.
You gonna call the Lord to come bring, come trouble on us because you don't want to do what he said?
Exactly.
Hey, tighten up, man. Get that man out of here,
Lord,
man.
cold, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this entire experience was supposed to teach our nation humility.
Right. Right.
The fact
man.
that you got to serve not just one nation of people, but all nations of people outside of yourself. You plant vineyards you can't even eat from.
Right.
You wash tables you can't even sit at. You cook food you can't even afford.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
Bro, if I can say this, bro, how low have we fallen, man? Because, bro, like the argument said, everybody started examining themselves. Like, damn, what did I do? Did I do anything?
Right.
Like everybody knew Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? They knew when something happened, it was because of
the Lord did it.
The Lord did it.
And you sin against the Lord. Hey, that's why Jeremiah, man. He was like, damn Lord, I gotta go.
Bro, and now it's like these people, man, they a hurricane, a judgment happened, and it's like Mother Nature or it's a
the
fluke.
devil did it.
I was about to say, why is it that way?
Because fucking Esau.
Because he covered the faces of the judges thereof. And he put up his lies, his philosophies.
Right.
YOLO, you only live once. There is no God.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
What else? The Big Bang, all this bullshit.
All that bullshit.
All them lies,
All
man.
that pseudoscience.
Bro.
Hey, that's why Isaiah 25:7, the Lord say he would destroy in this mountain the face over all covering cast of all people, man. Right, he covered up, like the brother say, man. He covered the world with wickedness, so people to deceive that that's what it is.
That's what it is.
And with an image comes what? Adoption. And when he covered the faces of the judges, man, that doctrine, the righteous doctrine went out of the earth, man. It got filled with Esau evil.
Right.
He set himself up as the Most High.
And that's the mindset of a man that's doomed. Because Esau, knowing in the spirit that the Most High hid his face from him going back to the garden, he already knew he was doomed. So what's the best thing? To have company inside of your misery.
Just run havoc all over the world.
So let me tell everybody, ain't no judgment. Because when the doom hit, it's gonna catch a lot. I'm gonna have some partners. I'm not gonna be solo. I'm gonna have a couple partners. Be like, hey man, we all fucked up out here, huh?
But that's how witchcraft works. That's how the witchcraft works. They gotta get you to do the wickedness.
Right. And if you believe in it,
Even the devil himself has changed himself into an angel of light, man. Why? Because he know he's doomed. So the only thing he can do is catch the souls of men, and that's how he do it with these philosophers. Yeah, you came from a cosmic rock, nigga. Talk about the Most High. You came from cosmic rain,
monkeys.
Right. You came from a one-cell organism. A one-cell organism mutated, and here you are, speaking this shit. Come on, man. How simple can you be to believe that? And Esau just climbed out the caves, cleaned himself up, and everybody believed it. He like that one dude that applied for a job he wasn't built for, but he gassed himself up on the resume, and everybody just went with it. Now he getting exposed.
Not a stock crumbling.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Esau like to use them big words, man. He like to trick you up with his words. Jake don't like to look shit up. So he sounded smart. He just throw some science at you, throw some numbers at you. The earth is 500 million billion years old. How the fuck you know that? Once you start examining it, you realize you're a goddamn liar. You know?
If I may,
Hey, but Jake be like,
for real.
that deep.
I know, I heard about that. Yeah.
Jake try to copy it and bring it back to his people.
Yeah.
you know what's cold?
Damn, devil.
The English language is one of the coldest languages out here, man. What did the Lord say? He'll send a nation against us that which tongue we can perceive, understand, right? And when you think about it,
Bastard language.
it's a bastard language. And when you go back to the Hebrew language, it's so direct. It's so direct and forward.
English is the hardest language to learn out of all the languages. English is the hardest. People that speak other languages, they struggle because the words look the same, have different meanings, they're spelt the same. This shit is fucking confusion.
Exactly.
You know?
And then, what's one of the coldest words in the English language today? If you could think about it, they use it all the time. Love, man. These Edomites have slain many by that word, man. Love. It's a very deceitful word, man. And the scriptures tell you what love means, but they'll spin it around and use so many words to make it seem like it means something else.
Bro, you ask 10 people what is love, and none of them know.
No.
Nobody knows.
But we done had a lot of them come. Hey,
what is love? I feel.
I always ask them that.
Just feel it in my
A few
heart.
of them we had.
Come on, man.
They could never explain it. This 2 Corinthians 11:13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Mashiach, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
Yeah, so for a very long time on the planet Earth, even until now, the so-called white man has been looked at as innocent concerning the works that are going on the planet Earth. Man.
Right.
Even though he's the #1 culprit. He's been made to look innocent and like the angel and the beacon of light amongst the earth, man. Amongst the families of the earth. So much so today attribute math and science and all this shit to Esau Edom, when really a lot of that shit goes all the way back to the ancient world, man. Shit he had nothing to do with. He was in the cave when it was all being discovered.
Devil can't even make the pyramids again.
And he just came up and wiped the dust off a lot of Hamitic wickedness, mixed it up, and poured it in a cup and gave it to the people, man. And said, look, it's my batch. I made this. No. And that's why in Isaiah 14th chapter it's going to say, is this the man?
Right.
All of that's going to be taken into account. We thought this nigga was brilliant.
Right.
We really thought he had it. We thought,
It was brilliant.
Hey, what do you say? That science, that folks in science so-called?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. We not going to be the only one saying, is this the man? You going to have more bites. Like, we want it to be like him. Is this the man?
Hey, and it started in verse 3, Isaiah 14, it said the other nations, the kings of the earth. They was the ones saying, are you become weak as we?
Right.
Is this the man right here?
This the man.
We've been under this devil for all this time?
I thought this nigga already had it.
And y'all was going into it earlier, right? About America's shame being uncovered.
Good.
Now everybody is starting to understand. Like, you took that from,
Right.
wait, you ain't no Greek.
Right.
You took that.
Everybody, right, man?
Hey, hold up. Who are you?
Right. Right.
Hey, that's that dude, that one dude that's at the party. He like, yeah, no, I came in with Jacob, you know.
Right.
No, I'm Abraham. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just in the party giving everybody a little bit of some bullshit, so everybody just stop and say, hold up. Did he come with you? No, he ain't come with me. Well, who is this guy? It's just the man.
Well, no,
Right.
Is this the man?
Right, let me read this again. 2 Corinthians 11:14, 15 say, Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works.
Exactly, man. And that's that they utterly perish, man. For the iniquities and the abominations that they've caused on the planet.
Hey, it says 2 Thessalonians say, whose working is after Satan, man. Right? Done, man.
And now the mask is off, man. No future.
Done.
This is mask off, and this ain't got nothing to do with future, because this man ain't got one. But his mask is being taken off, man. And now that his mask is being taken off, he's offended, man. Now he's got to go for what he knows, and that's lies and bloodshed. You got more on that?
No, I just got a quick play.
You got it.
You don't say, bro.
You got something else?
I got one. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. But the point being is marvel not at the work of sinners, man.
Right.
And our people marvel and they try to copy this man's formula, not realizing that the Most High just preserved him for a bigger judgment. That's all. He's just been preserved for a bigger judgment. He didn't get away with anything. He's just been preserved. And that preservation is going to be with interest. It wasn't for free. The Most High is not going to pay him with just what he's done on this side. But everything he's done, everything is piled up into one lump of judgment. The day of the Lord's vengeance. The sacrifice in Basra.
Right.
I got a quick break.
Bring it out, huh?
This is Proverbs 11:7. And it reads, when a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth.
Read again.
This is Proverbs 11:7.
Right.
When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth.
Right. Hey, why? Because that working is out to Satan, man. Hey, they have no dealing, man. Read that one more time, huh? And hold on, get our 2 Thessalonians 2 again. You got it?
Proverbs 11:7. When a wicked...
Yeah, it was a demon. Hey, she was trying to see what's going on. But you know, when you with your dude, hey, he the head of the house, so hey, she's seeking for the truth. He told her no, hey, let get away from them. Why? Because the news has demonized us, man. Right? Hey, but the spirit of, our weapons is what? This Bible, man. Right? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man, but spiritual.
Exactly.
Right? Go ahead.
Bring it out again?
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 11:7. When a wicked man dieth,
right,
his expectations shall perish.
Now, we know the wicked, according to the Bible, is the Idumeans, the so-called white man, right? But then you got 2/3 of our people that follow their ways, so they fall into being what? The wicked. They tell you in Jeremiah 5:28 that our people, Negro, Latino, Native Americans, have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. So now our people are more homosexual, transgender, LGBT, more than the Edomites, more than the so-called white man. Our people are committing more adultery than the so-called white race, man. The so-called white race, the Edomite. You got it, all.
If I may say this, what's the expectation of the wicked? That his dwelling place may go on forever, man.
Right,
that he may be in rulership forever. And the expectation of 2/3 of our people.
Pull that out. Psalm 49:11. Read that real quick.
That's why Edom has to be fully extinct, every last one of them, so that his expectations shall perish.
Right.
This is Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11.
Right.
And it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Right.
They called their lands after their own name.
They called their land after their own name. Who named America? Amerigo Vespucci. Christopher Columbus never landed here, man. He landed in the islands. What's his name? Queen Isabella, right? And what the king's name was? Ferdinand, right? They sent Christopher Columbus, right, on the voyage. He landed in the islands. Then you got this other Italian map maker, Amerigo Vespucci. He landed here in North America. That's why America named America, right? They call the land like their own name. Who named Asia? a so-called white man. Who named Africa? A so-called white man. Leo Sciphios Africanus, man. Okay, they call the name after their own land. Read that Proverbs again.
We start at the top of it.
Yeah.
It says Proverbs 11:7.
Right.
When a wicked man dieth, his expectations shall perish.
Right.
And the hope of unjust men perisheth.
Hey, it's the expectation. Everything about these devils is going to perish with them, man. Hey, I tell you in Job 18 and Job 20, man, that when they die, hey, it's going to be like a dream, man. You ain't going to never hear about them no more. Their remembrance is going to be wiped off the earth. There's going to be no remembrance of the so-called white man. His whole entire nation is going to be wiped away. And how the Lord say he's going to deal with them? By fire, man. Right? They shall be burnt away, man. Read that one.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Right?
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? Ain't no white man in the Bible. Ain't no Caucasian. Well, Caucasian in there, because they call them cave dwellers in the Bible. The word Caucasian means cave dweller. Go look it up. Go ahead, dog.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
The Lord said he's going to destroy the wicked, which is the so-called white man. Edomites in the Bible. Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right?
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
That's the point I want. Even who's him, his working is after Satan. Why? Because the so-called white man, the Edomites, the Idumeans, they are the physical seeds of Satan, man. Go ahead.
It says, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
See, that's why. Now, let's go back to get Romans 8 and 5 for me. And hold 2 Corinthians 10 and 3.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 5.
See, that's why we out here, man, to break down these strongholds. We out here to break down the strongholds of Christianity, man. Right? Christianity has destroyed our people, man. Jake is out here, they either Baptist, or Methodist, or Pentecostal, or Jehovah Witness, or Protestant, Catholic. One of these forms of religion, man. Go ahead, you got it.
Romans 8 and 5.
Right, Romans 8 and 5.
8 and 5, it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
See, we ain't after the flesh, man. What the scripture say? The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, man. We are the spirit, man. Go ahead.
But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Right.
For to be carnally minded is death.
Hey, for to be carnal minded is death. What does carnal mean, man? You want to pick up a weapon. You quick to pick up weapons and go fight. No, man. The Lord said we are spiritual, man. We don't deal with weapons, man. Hey, we turn the other cheek just like our Lord and Savior Yahushua did, man. On every level, Yahushua turned the cheek. Did he not tell Pontius Pilate, I can call down 12 legions of angels? One legion of angels, just one is over 7,000 angels, man. So if he can call down 12, that's over 80,000 angels, man. Didn't he say if this was my kingdom, my servants would fight? This not our kingdom, man. Go ahead, dog.
And if I may say this, one of the biggest responsibilities of having power is knowing when to restrain it, when to use it and when not to use it.
Hey, Superman, continually had to play what? The humble role, man. When you watch the movie, when the boy messing with him, well, when his father picked him up, he had to square the pole almost to pieces, man. Why? And he can't take his anger out. What his father said? If you had to beat him, then what? You got the power. Hey, you got something greater later on in life, man. Then they gonna really look up to you. Go ahead, Hey, man, we got power right now, man. Now power to do what? Preach this word in humbleness, man. We was in the streets too. We ain't no soft niggas up here, man. We was in the streets. Hey, but we have been transformed, as Romans 12 and 2 say, we have been transformed by the renewing of our mind, man. Yahushua say, be ye followers of me. We can't be out here carnal. The word carnal means that you picking up weapons. You ready to fight. That's not us, man. Go ahead,
It says, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
It's life and peace, man. Okay, we spiritual minded, not carnal, man. For you dummies talking about, yeah, that's y'all on the news. No, that ain't us. That ain't us. That's them 2/3 bug outs that the Lord gonna destroy when he come back anyway. Right. Go ahead,
Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh.
Hey, you against the Lord if you about being carnal, man. Go ahead,
For it is not subject to the law of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Neither indeed can be.
See, we to the best of our ability follow these laws, man. So we definitely can't be carnal minded, man. Go ahead, up.
So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh.
Hey, you can't please the Lord if you trying to, hold, real quick. Get James 4:4 real quick. Go ahead.
Verse 9, but ye are not in the flesh,
Right.
but in the spirit.
We in the spirit, man. And you people talking about the spirit. Oh, Yahweh was born through miraculous conception. No, man. Spirit meaning you got the truth of the Lord, man. That's what the spirit mean, man. You have the understanding, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Lord. Go ahead. Hold that. Bring that out.
If I may say, and that you having the spirit of the flesh, I mean the spirit, the mind of the spirit, you thinking on the heavenly things, you thinking on immortal things, not the mortal. See what I'm saying? And when you go into that word carnal, it means what? Like the brother said, picking up the weapons, and it also means flesh.
Right.
You minding the things like the flesh.
The flesh, right. That's why the Lord says enmity with him. You got it? Bring that out.
This is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses,
right?
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with power?
Right.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of power.
So being a friend of the world meaning you care about the things of the flesh, man. That's what that means.
Because the majority of the world is caught up in their flesh.
That's why I say ye adulterers and adulteress. You 2/3 men and women of Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You're gonna be destroyed by the Lord because you in the flesh. You're not in the spirit. If you was in the spirit, you wouldn't eat pork. You wouldn't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. If you was in the spirit of the Lord, you wouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You wouldn't be an adulterer. Okay?
Rod to rod.
Right. You women wouldn't be out here jumping from rod to rod, man. You wouldn't be out here with pants on. It's the law. A woman don't supposed to wear pants in the Bible. A man don't supposed to put on woman garments. So if you was in the spirit of the Lord, you'll follow the laws to the best of your ability as the Lord say do. Go ahead, dog. You got it? Finish that. Now I want you to got 2 Corinthians 10:3.
Yeah,
all right. Go ahead.
Back in verse 9.
Hey, see, it's the spirit. We had to go back to this, man, because we got to keep pushing this, man. The Lord say defend the gospel, man. And we telling you people, we are not carnal, man. We spiritual, man. You watching these devils demonize us in the news, man. Go ahead, dog. And the devil that demonizes us, he got racist cases on him, man. The guy, it said the second in command, the co-CEO of that company. What's the name of the company in Jersey? That they supposedly shot, whatever. Right, the Jewish market. That guy, the co-founder, he got cases on him, man. He got racist cases on him, man. And him and the owner of that company, they pedophiles, man. Go look that up. Go ahead, dog. Yeah, back in Rome.
Romans 8 and 9.
Right.
But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit.
We in the spirit, man. Go ahead.
If so be that the spirit of the Heavenly Father dwell in you, now if any man have not the spirit of a Mashiach, he is none of his.
Nah, how can the spirit dwell in us if everybody say Yahweh Jesus was through a miraculous conception? He had the Holy Spirit. Did not read that again, said what the spirit is. What?
It says, now if any man have not the spirit of a Mashiach, he is none of his.
Right.
And if a Mashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin.
Right.
But the spirit is life because of righteousness.
Now the spirit is in us, man. Spirit is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
If I may say this, it said the body is dead because of sin. Because what? What is this flesh? It's just a shell, man.
Just a shell.
We're supposed to be building up our inner man because that's what's going to live forever.
Right. Right. Hey, because as I tell you in 1 Corinthians 15, man, we finna put off the immortal bodies and put on immortal bodies, man. And you people can't understand that, man. That go over your head. Do you understand what that means? We're gonna be like Superman and Thor when the new kingdom come, man, on earth, man. We ain't gonna never die, get sick, or get old, man. We shall put off mortal bodies and be immortal, man. You people don't even understand that. You think that's some miraculous speech.
And that's why the Most High say, that's why it says, when the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith on the earth.
Right, right.
Because people find it hard to believe a man living 80 years with great wealth. Right. Much less immortality and extraterrestrial body.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3.
Hey, and we out here breaking down strongholds with the truth, man. This truth is going out all over the planet, man. Breaking down strongholds of what? Religion, man. That's why they're trying to demonize us in the news, man. Because they don't have nothing else to do Their kingdom is crumbling. Their economy is collapsing. Their monetary system is destroyed, just like the Roman Empire, man. Right? Their money failed. The kingdom failed. Right? North America, Babylon the Great, is the revived Roman Empire, man. And they trying to do it all over again.
He said that in the news lately. He said, Netanyahu said, y'all the new Rome.
Yeah. Right, they is, bro. That's why they know that, bro. They know these scriptures, man. They got scholars, so-called Jew scholars. They know these scriptures, bro. They know we the Hebrew Israelites. We ain't black. The different shades of brown.
Even these financial advisors know America's wrong.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. And that's why, hey, we breaking down this stronghold with what? With this Bible, man. Hebrews 4 and 12, man. The Lord say his words are sharper than a two-edged sword, man. The Caucasians know that they the Edomites of the Bible, man. And the Lord say what? He will have a bonfire with all you Edomites, man. That's in the scripture. Obadiah 1 and 18. Go read it. Hey. Isaiah 34 and 5. Isaiah 63 and 1. Go read them scriptures, man. The Lord say, until all be fulfilled, man. Okay? And when you read those verses, the Edomites are still here on the earth, man. They're going to have a big bonfire with them, man.
And to back the brother up, this book says the Roman Empire, the empire of the Edomites.
Go order that book on Amazon.
And guess what the copyright date is? 1816.
Come on, man.
They been new, man.
They been new. And that 1816 ain't too far ago.
Right.
Yeah,
that's recent. Come on, man.
Yeah, yes, it is too. And Esau Edom's going to come down with that great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time.
Right.
And what is he? Esau Edom described as a beast, right? Beast. And when you look at a beast, when he's backed up in a corner, what does he do?
Hey.
He put that fight or flight mode and he tries to do whatever he can. That's what Esau Edom is doing.
Hey.
We already know what his blessing is, so we know the first thing he's gonna grab.
Hey, that sword, man. The modern day sword is his military power. You got it out.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3.
Right.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Not the elect, not the hope elect. We ain't warring after the flesh, man. You got it.
Not gonna do it. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
They are not carnal. They what? Go ahead.
But mighty through power to the pulling down of strongholds.
Hey, they mighty through Yahweh by Shemah to the pulling down of strongholds. What strongholds are we pulling down? The religion with this truth, man. Christianity is a lie. This Bible right here has nothing to do with Christianity, man. Okay? And the truth is out now. Hell doctrine. Hell is not a place where you go and burn forever, man. That's a doctrine that came from the Roman Empire, man. The Roman Catholic Church came up with that madness, man. Mary and Joseph had sex, man. Our Lord and Savior came from the seed of Joseph. It's in the Bible, man. That's another false doctrine that came from Roman Catholicism, man. Go ahead,
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of power.
See, we casting down all imagination. Religion is an imagination. It's not real, man. But they made it seem real to who? To our people, man. Right? Because Jake wanted to cleave to something after slavery. They wanted to cleave to something. What they do? They gave us religions, man. Okay? Hey, you want to join Illuminati? You want to be a Mason? You could be a low-level Illuminati. Join the Masons. Because Jake wanted to cleave to something after slavery.
But even in that, your lodge is separate from the Edomite lodges.
Right.
They don't let niggas into the actual
Not the Moose Lodge. No, yeah,
You got your own, you got a nigga mason. They don't let you into the whole family.
Right. That's real,
It's one on Pine Hills, man. That Mason
Hey, and that's crazy because they got separate lodges. Even if you want to be a Mason on the low level, you can't go into the Moose Lodge where it's all Edomites in them, man. You got to go to the Hood Lodge, man.
Hey, but on the right-hand side, Esau can't come into this. There's a velvet rope where, just like on the left-hand side, the majority of Edomites ain't into the secret societies of his nation. The majority of Jake not into this, and Esau definitely can't get into this.
Six-pack can't be with the upper echelon.
He can't wear the ring. He might have a bumper sticker, but he ain't really plugged in. He just do that shit to look cool. He ain't really plugged in with his connects. Hey, And the snare unto Jake is that this is the connect, but it don't look good.
Yeah.
It don't look good to the flesh. And because of that, Jake can't come into it, man. Because Jake, going back to what the brother was saying, Jake is not moving spiritually, he's moving carnally, man.
Right.
Hey, what do you say? My people look for a sign.
Yeah.
They need a sign, man.
Right. The Lord said ain't gonna be no sign. Only sign you're gonna get is the prophet Jonah, man. Right? The Lord said all you gonna get the prophet. Hey, you see him on the street corner, man.
Got the prophets on the street everywhere you go, bro. That's the sign right there.
That's the biggest sign that like.
But
Hey,
Jake want the trinkets, man.
Y'all brothers had gold chains, iced out.
Jake, hey,
everything.
Jake will fall in line, man.
Right.
Because Jake, but hey, and that goes into our people being royal. They want it to look royal. They don't want to be in a humble state. They don't want to be in a state of mourning. Our people want to look royal right now and not actually be good. That's
People saying they don't want to go into the house of mourning.
and they want to go in the house of mirth.
Yeah.
Right.
They want to look good, but they actually not good. They actually not straight. You know, Jake will wear designer, but all the designer Jake wear, he steal or he gets some good fake copy, good fake replicas.
Yep.
Or the money that he get to do that shit is illegal, man.
Right.
They can wear Gucci and have an empty tank of gas.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Because Jake is in love with looking good without actually being straight.
Right.
And the Most High wants you to actually be straight, even though you don't look like you straight on this side. We just look like regular men to the world.
But see, and that's the thing in this world, man. You don't have to do the work to obtain some type of success in their mind. But on this side, it ain't about looking good. You got to put in the work. You got to study. You got to get on the ground and get this knowledge. You feel me? So, Jake, like you said, man.
Don't get over there, Yale.
What he said?
I don't know what he said, but he looked back and said something. Why he ain't said when he was right here?
Because they don't want to contend with these
Right.
scriptures.
He saw, hey, bring that out, huh? Let's get that.
So, hey, I have a question.
What's your question? Line them up. I already know where he going.
Yeah, you know.
Get Isaiah 14:21.
You think so?
Revelation 13 and 10. I already know where you're going. What's your question? I got an answer for your question. What the Bible say? What's your question?
Well, y'all puffed up, man. I'm just
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm not puffed up, buddy. I ain't puffed up. I'm humble. I say I already know what you're going to ask because you're looking at the sign.
Okay, well, if you know what I'm going to ask, tell me what I'm going to ask.
I got the answers lined up. I want you to ask the question.
If you already have the answer for my question,
He up here to argue.
you need to hear the question.
He up
Missing
here to
my
argue.
point, brother.
He up here to argue.
Could you ask your question?
You just told me you have the answer.
Could you ask your question? I'm not a magician.
He's here to argue.
I can't read your mind.
You're not a magician.
According to them signs right there, I think I know what you're going to ask. Let me say it like that. So could you ask your question?
That sounds better. Because for you to predict my question and have the answer, that's kind of magical, right?
Could you ask your question, sir?
Could you explain this to me?
Which one?
Let's start with this one right here.
Okay, the Jesus Christ sign. Is that Jesus?
No,
Huh?
I don't know. Is it?
No.
First off, do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, sir.
You believe in the Bible? 100%?
Can you come over here?
No, I'm teaching, so I understand right here. You come up. Come on up. Come on up. It's okay. Come on up. Come on up right here. You come on. You can roll on them. It ain't no problem. You can roll and just watch the camera.
No,
Good.
I'm not trying to roll over Jesus.
That ain't Jesus. Okay, now who told you that was Jesus?
You just did.
No, I didn't tell you that was Jesus.
You didn't just say
I just
that's
said-
a picture of Jesus.
Because that's the name that you know. The
This
camera's
camera
not on
just
you.
recorded you saying that's a picture of
He
Jesus.
asked you a question.
I asked you a question.
If that was
Okay.
Is
So
that
wait,
Jesus?
back to my original. Can
Okay.
you explain this to me?
We the
Please,
Hebrew Israelites. We the Hebrew Israelites. You know this man right here, Israel, right here. His name right here.
Yes,
You know who that was?
I do.
Who is it? It's not the land. It's a man.
Yes, he is a man.
What was his name before Israel?
You tell me.
His name was Jacob. Right?
The book of Jacob.
Jacob? No, ain't no book of Jacob.
Okay, go ahead.
Jacob.
Can I ask a question now? You a Christian?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because Christians don't know the Bible. They believe in God, but they don't know the Bible. I just want to make sure.
I was born overseas.
So listen.
I'm a Roman Catholic.
So Jacob was a man. He wrestled an angel, and his name became Israel. The Lord said, your name shall be no more Jacob, but Israel. Right? Israel had 12 sons who became the Israelites. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We out here to tell our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Whose people?
Our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
So wait, why does that sound somewhat stereotypical or racist?
Racist? Get Deuteronomy 32:8. Because the Lord only coming back to save these people on this
He's
side.
not coming to save me.
If you are an Edomite,
Wait.
I'll pronounce you. If you from the lineage of the so-called white man, no, he's not coming to save you. Now, if your seed go back to these people on this sign, because you could look like that, but your seed line could go back to one of these people. We got plenty of people that look like us. Our father could be a so-called white man. People's in the world. We got people that look just like you, a so-called white man, but their father could be one of these people.
I understand. Oh, but hey, I gotta go catch the last bus.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for your time, my man.
Yeah, no problem. I pound you.
Straight up.
Yeah. That's where we were going.
If I may say this too, these people try to catch you up with that. Oh, so some why, they try to catch you up with words like we was just talking about.
Right.
When we keep constantly telling them that they Edomites, the Lord is coming to destroy Edomites.
Right.
They try to catch you up.
And of course, they want to hear when this don't pertain to him and his people.
Right.
So he ain't coming. No, if you are the seed of the Edomites, the so-called white man, the Caucasian, the cave dweller, you will not get salvation. I don't care who you is. And this is not about color. It's about seed line, man. We from the seed of Jacob, man. This has nothing to do with color. Our people out here look like so-called white people, but they are not, because their father go back to Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
At the time, it was okay for them to be so-called racist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When we want to individualize ourselves, it's racist.
But you know what? That's Esau's biggest fear, that everything he's done is coming back to him. That's why they always try to slow burn, like slow bake, like, why would you even?
Right. Why would you think like that?
But you drew
Didn't
first.
your fathers think like that?
You drew first blood. Our people ain't do nothing to you. Because Esau always pushed that narrative too, that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are just savages, you was gangsters. When y'all was doing the most of the dirt to our people had a sense of community. We wasn't running around killing each other, rapping about killing each other. When y'all was doing most of the dirt that y'all was doing to us.
Right.
Think about King David. Think about King David and King Saul, man. He had the heart playing music soothing to the soul, man.
Right.
Our people play music that was soothing to your soul. Now you play music that's on such a low vibration, it fucks up your spirit.
Bring demons, man.
Jake in gladiator school, man. Jake take all their frustrations out on each other. That's where all that bloodshed, because you got men of war of the nation of Israel coming back in the carnation, and they don't want to fight the real enemy, so they fight each other, and they create a war within their own community, man. And really, a lot of them Jakes is just warriors that don't have no war to fight, man, so they create one.
All right, bring that out, huh? Hey, he said, are we racist? He said, no, he said it sound racist. It is racist, man. The Lord, our Father, and his son are racist, man. Whether you can accept it or not. Go ahead, huh?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32:8.
Right?
When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance,
Right?
when he separated the sons of Adam,
He separated the sons of Adam?
when he separated the sons of Adam,
That's a separatist. Go ahead.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So he set the bounds according to the number of the children of Israel. He separated the sons of Adam. That's called separatist, man. Okay? That's racist. The word racist just means you're for your race.
You break it down, race is your lineage,
Right.
it's advocate for it, man.
Right.
It's advocate for your nation.
For your nation. Now, it said he separated the sons of Adam. He set the bounds according to the number of the children of Israel. Let's get Isaiah 40 and 15.
Isaiah 40 and 15.
Right.
Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Read verse 17.
We got a little bit more 15.
Oh, go ahead.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Right.
Verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
Right. Hold. It said what?
All nations before him are as nothing.
Right.
And they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Yeah, so the other nations, the other 17 heathen nations are nothing to the Lord, man. Nothing.
Hey, it said less than nothing.
Less than nothing. Come, huh?
I mean, nothing got more value than the nations all put together, man.
Now get Luke 1 to 68.
Hey, and these are uncomfortable truths, man.
That's Job 20.
These are truths that are uncomfortable to this world, but it doesn't change the truth, man. And the Most High beautifully allowed Esau to do all of this dirt, so when we say these things, we can bring up his history. Well, why would you say that about me? Well, I'm glad you asked. Where should we start?
They don't want to be made mayor. They want, you know what I'm saying? They want what they did, or just forget about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That was so long ago.
But they feel like their blood is so precious that you shouldn't value yours the same way, man.
It wasn't even that fucking long ago. You know what I'm saying? Slavery and oppression and separatism.
Two old people put together. Two 70, 80-year-old people put them together, and you got Jim Crow.
Come.
Just like that, man.
It's Job 27 and 14.
Right.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
Right.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
See, that's talking about you Edomites, man. You Idumeans. You so-called white people.
And you're not.
Let's read who that's talking about. Let's get in a little more detail.
And you're not. Hey, they that goes into their desire being as death, man. Because it said they shall not be desired with bread.
Done. Matter of fact, get out of Jeremiah 49. Let's start right there first.
This is Jeremiah 49.
Start at verse 10. So this gonna plainly tell you who it's talking about when they say his children shall be multiplied for the sword, man. You got it.
Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Right.
But I have made Esau bare.
It said Esau. Okay,
bare.
the father of the Edomites. Go ahead.
I have uncovered his secret places.
Right.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
Right.
His seed is spoiled.
Oh, his seed is spoiled? For what? For the sword, man. Go ahead.
And his brethren.
And his brethren.
And his neighbors.
And his neighbors. Go ahead.
And he is not.
And he will be not, man. Okay? He will be chased away as a dream of the night, man. A vision. Now you get Isaiah 14:21.
And that's the real get back.
Son.
What Jake, what you trying to do in carnality, Jake? Hey, the Most High is infinitely above you and farther than you in this game plan. You trying to go through a Maccabean revolt and get a couple thousand.
Right.
The Most High trying to eliminate completely. That's a different level of judgment. That's why you have to have patience on the Heavenly Father, man. Wait on Him, man. Because you ain't got the capabilities of the King of Terrors.
Got it. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 22.
Right.
Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
Right. Oh, they said let the multitude perish then that was born in vain. Now that's talking about 2/3 of Israel, but also you vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, man. That's talking about you Edomites. Go ahead.
Because after the day of evil, you have no purpose.
Come. Let me read that. This is Proverbs 16:4. The Lord Yahweh have made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So you'll
turn right to it.
Hey, so you're fulfilling your purpose as we speak. You are the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. Right. You are the one that what if the Most High willing to show his wrath suffered. You're the vessel he suffered.
Come on.
Once his wrath is exposed and shown and the nations fear him, there's no more purpose for you on the planet. There's no need for you in the ecosystem no more.
Come on.
And that's probably why they're so mad, because they know that damn, I don't got no more purpose. Like that Edomite that died and came back and said he wasn't important enough.
Yeah.
Right.
That must be heavy on the mind to think about. Like, damn, he's not important enough.
It is.
It says, it's back in 2nd Esdras 9 and 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant For with great labor have I made it perfect.
Now look, the Lord said, let his grape be kept of a cluster, man, out of a whole cluster of grapes. He said, let my grape, one out of a whole cluster, because he's only calling back 1/3 of Israel, 1/3 of the Israelites. 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. So the Lord is only looking for one grape, man, out of a whole cluster. Right? Let's prove that. Get out of Zechariah 13 and 8.
So there's multiple line dots. That's where like
No, that was Isaiah 40. Oh, no, hold on. Zechariah 13 and 8.
This is Zechariah 13 and 8.
Right?
It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off.
That's talking about 2/3 of Israel, right? 66.6%. Go ahead.
And die, but the third shall be left therein.
Right?
And I will bring the third part through the fire,
That's the 1/3, right? The 33.3%. Go ahead.
and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Right?
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Right.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai is my power.
Hey, yeah, Amos 9 and 10. So-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans are the chosen people of the Lord, man. Only 1/3 coming back, though. He just proved right there. He said he would keep him a grape of the cluster, man. That's only 1/3. Shalom.
And he said, let the multitude perish. That means
Right.
the only importance in this world that we exist in today is that grape of that cluster. Because he said, let the multitude perish that was in vain. That means it was an either or. Either the ones that he greatly labored to make them perfect, or everybody else.
Right. Right.
2/3 heathens, you ain't even got to count them and then separate them. All of them. Multitude in vain. Until further notice, man.
You know what that made me think of? When the 7 brothers, I think it was the 7 brothers from Maccabees said, you have no resurrection to life.
Right.
They don't have no resurrection to life.
They did. Right. Right.
They comforted. They comforted.
Yeah. Got it.
Amos 9 and 10.
Right.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword,
Right.
which say that evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Hey, that's what you think. You think the evil ain't gonna overtake you, but it is, man. Hey, get 1 Peter 4 and 17, right? But hey, all the sinners of so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, they're gonna die by the sword, man. All of them, man. All 2/3, man. And if you ain't fight right now and put on the whole armor of the Lord, man, you're gonna be destroyed. The Lord say, hey, you have no purpose in the world, man. Go ahead, dog.
1 Peter 4 and 17.
Right?
For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Heavenly Father.
Read again.
1 Peter 4 and 17.
Right?
For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Heavenly Father.
Now I say judgment gonna begin at the house of the Lord. So he's talking about Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. His judgment gonna start first with 2/3 of Israel. Go ahead.
It says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
So if you ain't trying to seek the Lord right now, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Period, man. And the Lord should have missed us over here. 2/3 of Israel gonna be destroyed, and all the heathens gonna be destroyed with it. Go ahead, huh?
Of the Heavenly Father.
Right?
And if the righteous be scarcely saved,
Right.
where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right.
Hey.
Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Go ahead,
Nowhere.
huh? Nowhere.
Pick your judgment.
Come.
Hey, what did the Lord say in Jeremiah? I'm going to number some of you to the famine.
Come.
I'm going to number some of you to the sword. Some of you, I'm going to number the pestilence. Meaning some of you people going to starve out.
Right.
Your dollar's going to collapse. Your 401k going to be emptied out. Your house not going to have any more value. And the banks ain't going to be established to keep you in that house.
Right. Right.
And you have to get it how you live. And that means selling that box that you got for bread. Or die in a famine.
Right.
Some people are just gonna get plain out put to death.
Yeah.
And then some people are gonna die from the many diseases that are out here, man. Yeah, get your ass up.
Yeah. Bring that out. You got it. Yeah.
Jeremiah 15 and verse 1. Then said the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Hold on. 'Cause I'm having a little laughter in the spirit right now. Hey, hey, she hurt, man. Hey, Babylon the Great gonna be destroyed.
Get your
The
ass up
so-called
outta
white
here.
man going to slavery.
Yeah.
Thus saith the Bible.
Get your ass up out of here, man.
I must need to say that. Go ahead, up.
We're gonna be in space, man.
Hey, what Isaiah 13:1-2 say?
I thought we were gonna see all
Shake your hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. We're gonna make you go to the what's his name? What's the guy's name that's over the city? Not the senator, not the governor, but
The mayor.
the mayor. Hey, what's these guys? They in front of the court. Not every Saturday talking about we going into slavery. Hey, shake our hand that they may go into the gates of the noble, man. Thus saith the Lord say do that, man. Hey, that gonna see, that brings me right back to Isaiah 30:20. See how the spirit works? Hey, cause she hurt.
Hey, that
so
show
she
you,
gonna,
man,
she gonna
we
go tell
ain't
her
carnal, we
giant,
spiritual.
like he can do something. Hey, you can't do nothing over here, man. You done. Lord willing, man. I don't want to write the job, man. Done. Can't do nothing. So what they gonna do? They gonna go to the senator, to the governor. Hey, you got these guys out here, right? And they tell them we going into slavery. Thus saith the Bible. Yeah. Go ahead, up.
What precept was it? Let me go home and check.
Done.
They were right.
Yeah, they were right.
Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?
Right.
Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh,
Right.
Bahashim Yahushai,
Right.
such as for the death to death,
Right.
and such as for the sword to the sword,
And this is the words of the Lord. Go ahead.
and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity.
So 2/3 of Israel gonna die by famine. They're gonna die by the sword. Right? They're gonna die by pestilences. Go ahead, and the captivity, which is gonna be thrown in concentration camps. And right now, the so-called white man got concentration camps all around the world. They throwing the so-called Mexicans in detention centers right now. Those are called FEMA camps. Go ahead, huh?
And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh,
Right?
the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear,
Right.
and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth
Right.
to devour and destroy.
Because you're gonna have these dogs that no longer are being fed by their owners.
Right. Right.
And you gotta remember, dogs are canines.
Guns.
They go back to wolves.
Right.
So when dogs don't get their meals, they start to pack up in the packs.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna have those teeth of wild beasts because they're gonna move like a unit to get their food, man.
Hey.
You might see somebody getting jumped by a pack of poodles.
Yeah.
Hey, so they want to stand there.
Hey, the Lord is
So
cold.
they want to stand there and listen. That's
They
how they
gonna
head
laugh
out
at
real
that
quick.
calamity.
It's gonna play out.
Look.
It's gonna play out. And people get confused about this so-called gray area that we live in. People get confused about that, man.
Hey.
This ain't how the Most High want it to be. This is temporary. Ain't no gray area with the Most High. Like going back to Esdras, it's either that cluster, that grape, or that multitude that's gonna perish in vain. And the Most High is very detailed with the multitude that's gonna perish in vain.
Right.
Some the Lord's gonna have eat alive, man, by dogs, man. Some of them gonna have to starve to death. Some of them are gonna be killed by Bob, their favorite neighbor. They used to bring their whole family over to the Sunday cookout. They're gonna run out of bread first, and they're gonna come for your bread. In the scriptures it tell you, houses shall be spoiled and women shall be ravished. Look it up. And it's real life. And that's why people are afraid. Because people know what they're capable of when they're hungry, man. Right now, people got three-course meals in their stomach, but when people get hungry, they know that the animal come out, man.
Gun.
This place is finished, man.
Isaiah 66:15.
Right.
For behold, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, will come with fire,
Right.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind,
Right.
to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right.
For by fire and his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Hey, he coming to judge, man.
Yeah.
Okay? That plea ain't talking about coming to save you, man.
Right.
He coming to judge you, man, for your iniquities, man. For your sin on top of sin, man. Hey, you want to keep eating pork? You want to keep eating shrimp, crabs, and lobster? You want to keep committing adultery? Right? Hey, the Lord is going to judge you 2/3, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the slain of
And the crazy thing about it is, people is like, the Lord just gonna kill me just because I'm eating crab?
Yeah.
He done, bro, have they been reading scriptures?
Hey,
No, they ain't.
hey, but really,
This man is
when you think in the spirit, it ain't just because of what you. If you eating crab, you out here doing some shit worse than that.
Worse than that,
That's
yeah.
just the tip of the iceberg.
Gun.
That's the
Hey,
Because if you ain't listen, if you're not gonna take heed to that least of a commandment,
Because the Lord let them take an inch, now they're gonna take that mile.
Hey, if the Lord killed a man for picking up sticks on the Sabbath day, man.
on a Sabbath day,
He killed a man for picking up sticks, man.
he killed a man for accidentally trying to catch the Ark of the Covenant.
Right, Con. Me and brother talking about that. Con.
Thought he was, man. Hey,
Bro,
man.
hey, and me and brother talking about that the other night. We was on the phone. Hey, David was displeased with that, man. He was up, bro. We read it. David was upset, man. Hey, cause the Lord said, "Hey, I call your spirit back." Then I said, "Don't touch that." Hey, he was doing something good.
He was trying to do
catch
something good.
the ark, man. The Lord said, "Oh, no, man." I said, "Don't touch it, man. Hey, let it fall on the ground, man."
Let it fall on the ground.
It said David was displeased, and David said, "Lord, how do I go to get it? Well, I'm trying to take it at then."
I can't.
Hey, David was scared, man.
Hey, but that proves a point. That proves a point that any one of your any moment of your disobediences can be called to mind, man.
Right. Yeah.
That's why we are of the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai. Every move we make, the majority of the moves we make are not things according to the law that we should be doing, man, because we in this flesh.
Hey.
And all of those points and records are just examples of the Most High calling your iniquity to mind, man. Because King David did worse than that,
Right.
and received mercy.
Done.
And it's of Yahweh Shema Shai on whom He'll show mercy to. That's why we always at every moment we gotta be humble, because we sin daily. That's why I say we should scarcely be saved. What room is there for anybody else in between that? You either one of them grapes or you the multitude. And it ain't nothing in between that, man.
Hey, that's why the Lord, they say the beginning of wisdom is to fear the Lord, man.
Right.
And nobody fears the Lord. And in that day, everybody gonna fear the Lord.
Right. In the day of that power, they should be willing.
And the day and the con.
Every move you make, every breath you take, Yahweh watching you.
If I may say this too, the righteous right now is increasing within the fear of the Lord.
Right.
Because when you read in the scriptures, I was just reading the book of Tobit. After the Lord, a righteous man receives judgment, and after that judgment from Yahweh Shema Shai, you increase within the fear. You like, okay, this is what the Lord will do to me if I don't listen.
Right.
This is that the Lord has mercy, but He also scourges as well. So I need to stay on track.
Right, man.
Hey, the more wisdom you get, the more fear you receive. You know what I mean? The more fear you receive.
Hey, cause you understand how deep the judgment go, bro. You understand that, man, Most High won't just take me. The Most High get extensive with it. I'll have to come back in this shit.
Come back in some more.
Or my kids.
And they say he who gaineth in knowledge gaineth in sorrow. Like
Gaineth
the more
in
you
sorrow.
know, the decided you're gonna be.
Hey,
And the more fearful you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? He's a terrible God. He's a merciful, but he's a terrible God as well.
And that should always keep you humble.
Yeah.
That should always keep you humble, because it's a debt.
Talking off?
It's a debt you can never pay, man. It's a debt you can never pay back in your flesh.
Right.
And you know how Jake is, man. When they ain't paid somebody that they owe, it's always in the back of your mind, man. The fact that Yahweh Shema Shai did what he did for us, and we can't pay him back for that, should always keep you in that mindset of humility, knowing that this ain't you.
But see, Jake don't believe the Lord finna come back and get busy, man. Jeremiah.
and the worst thing it is when you owe somebody and that person go out of their way to avoid you. Go around the block. Don't even say, hey bro, I'm gonna give you a little bit at a time because I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even 2/3 of Jake don't even admit they owe the Lord, man.
Don't even admit that they're in debt.
They think they got it, man.
Look up the definition of speaking. Y'all look up the definition of speaking. That's
It's real quick. Psalms 37 and 21. The wicked borrow and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth.
And what are we giving through the Spirit? Our labor of love, man.
Done.
What are we? We are unprofitable servants. And that is your duty until the Most High pleads your cause. It is not of us. It is of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And what do we do? With patience, we wait for it.
Right.
And our labor of love is, Lord willing, to hopefully wake up the elect. That our fellow brethren that are amongst these lost people will come home, man.
Come home.
And if I may say this, the Lord let us borrow the talents. We got to give them back.
Right, right.
Must needs.
Interest, man. Interest.
Must needs.
He gave another borrow the channel. Hey.
That's spiritual in itself.
Yeah, man.
Your talent is borrowed.
Yeah.
Every gift you got is borrowed.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna just give it to you. I'm gonna hold on to this until I get back. If you prove yourself worthy, you'll receive the reward, man.
Right, man. Hey, and that's it, man. Hey, prove yourself, right? 2 Peter 1 and 10, 2 Timothy 2 and 15, man. Right? Show thyself approved, right? Diligently, man.
And the yoke is easy, man. Compared to what? Look at all the shit these people out here doing for the crumbs that they get.
Right.
Look at what Jake got to do to get the crumbs that they get. The extra crumbs, I should say.
Right.
Look at what our women do for the extra crumbs that they get. And then look at what the Most High is asking you to do for the abundance that's waiting on you.
Right.
And then weigh the difference in the balance for yourself. And if you don't see the profit in it, then your scale is messed up.
Right. Real.
You working with a bad scale, man.
And that's so beautiful in itself, because we all know that the Lord is balanced. You know, he's perfect balance. But he's setting the scale for us to get this when we deserve this.
For the little bit that you putting on it.
Balance, he was like, nah, I love y'all so much, I'm gonna let y'all tip the scale.
Right.
Dang, man.
And what you bringing me is not even a profit to me.
No profit.
We are unprofitable servants. All of your labor is as filthy rags. It is nothing to him. All of this is his pleasure and his mercy. All your immortal body, all of that stuff that you waiting and you laboring for. All of that stuff that you laboring for, man. All that stuff you laboring for is gonna be given unto you through faith, man. Out of there. Out of there. Out of there.
Yeah.
Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shah. Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shah. Call halal Yahweh Shemel Shah.
This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 19.
Right.
What know ye not, that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit,
Right.
He's done.
which is in you, which ye have of Yahweh,
Right.
and ye are not your own.
Right.
It says, for ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify Yahweh in your body,
Right.
and in your spirit, which are Yahweh.
Right. That was it. That was 19 and 20. Okay. See what I'm saying? So we were bought with a price, man. So we are not our own, as the brother was saying, man. We are borrowed, man. We are in loaner bodies, man. Right? Our talents are borrowed, man, from Yahweh, man.
If that's cool that you said we alone no bodies. These are just shells, bro.
Right, right.
We have a more glorious body laid up for us from the beginning, man.
Good.
We're gonna return back to our rightful estate.
Good.
Lord's when we don't have number.
Let me get this one. 2 Peter 2 and 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into the chains of darkness, these bodies to be reserved unto judgment. Okay? Let's get one more.
That's spiritual.
Come. This is Jude 1 and 6.
That's spiritual.
It reads, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day, man.
And the Lord's gonna let those lions out the cage, man.
Come.
Like it says in Micah 5 and 8, man. Once we released out of these cages, what are they gonna do with us, man? Through the spirit of power, how by Shemel Shah.
Ooh, I got you, brother.
Once that spiritual power is and Israel's returned into their original state, even better than their original state, what's gonna happen, man?
I got you. I'm tell you what's gonna happen. Micah 5 and 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as they do from the Lord Yahweh, as the showers upon grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. Who if he go through, both tread her down and tear up in pieces, and none can deliver. Thus saith the Lord, man. Can't wait to be turned to a lion.
That's how Esau gonna bow down to us in the kingdom.
Yeah, man.
Like
That whole event was
Just like
spiritual.
that.
The Most High had him bend the knee in front of the sign. Round 2. Hey, just so the brothers will see it, man.
That's the truth.
For the spiritual things to come, man.
Faith.
This is the patience and the faith of the saints.
I was gonna bring that up earlier when we was talking about the not being carnal.
Yeah.
Not being carnal. You gotta have the patience of the saints that our Savior gonna come back and he gonna save us.
And that's that faith, man.
And that's the thing. Why be cardinal? The Lord just made this Edomite bow down at our feet.
At our feet.
Like,
In front of the sign of his destiny, man.
Right.
He kissed the sign of his destiny. He literally kissed the sign of his destiny.
I wish we would've got that.
Hey, man, it's all spirit. And every time we come out here, the Most High give us spiritual things. Some things that are shown, some things on camera, and some things off camera, man. You got it, brother.
I got a precept. Isaiah chapter 60.
I was there too.
In verse 12. Oh no, verse 14. Okay, yeah. I just want to get to the point. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and the king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smite thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring in unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. It say, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious. This is my point. Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all that have despised thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall come, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Hey, he had so much liquor on him, the pride was gone, man.
Gone.
He was so drunk, the pride was gone, and he was moving all in the spirit. The spirit of Esau, man.
I can still smell him.
Yeah,
Smell him.
he's done, man. And he came over here just to bend the knee, get up, and who knows? The Most High may have him walk into judgment, or he may preserve him for one of the Akim, man.
Hey, kissing Chelsea boys, yeah, his God. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Hey, y'all brothers got a few more precepts. If you got any more, get that nail in the coffin, Doc. Let's put this whole world on ice, man. Through the spirit of power, how by Shemal Shah. This world is done, man. This world is finished, man. And you brothers should continue to be excited and exhorted in the spirit, man. This world is done, man. The Lord is slowly unloosening that bolt of your kennel, man. That lion that the Lord made you, he's about to unleash it. This is the time to be excited. Yeah, our enemy's supposed to come in like a flood. That's what he's supposed to do. But we know what happens when he does that, man. So keep hitting them where it hurt. And that's in that faith of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Keep hitting them where it hurt. That's it. You got it, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
You want to close that up? Yeah. This is let's read it real quick. Hey, so with that, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Select. So with that, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh. Hey, let's read this. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shalak, Rayim, Wa, Anashim, Wa, Abayim, Wa, Salakia. Adawanyam, Wa, Gariyam, Wa, Ayah, Yanawa, Bahashim, and Babisha, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Tawada, Amen. Shalom.
Thanks again.
Wa Abba Abba.
I appreciate you guys.